Hello guys, full time in Brighton. Arsenal have won again. Do not adjust your sets. This is back-to-back wins for Mikel Arteta's Arsenal. It's fantastic. I'm really relieved, really pleased. I don't want to go overboard. I recognise this only takes us up to the dizzying heights of 13th, but we do appear to have got the monkey off our back a little bit, turned the corner, and found some things that are working better. The first half was fairly abominable from both sides. Brighton picked a really interesting team where they left 4 strikers on the bench, played without a recognised centre forward. They were already without Lamptey, who's maybe their best player at right back or right wing back. So they really theoretically handed the initiative to us. We didn't really seem capable of taking it. A lot of sideways passes from both teams, not much penetration, not much speed in moving the ball up the field. Brighton had the better chances in the first half. I think we had 1 shot on goal and it was a Granit Xhaka free kick. But in the second half, we came out much better, created a flurry of chances straight away. And to give myself a pat on the back, I did tweet about 5 minutes before he came on that I felt Lacazette had a part to play in this game. Some of that was down to some of the finishing in the match, which I thought, could have been better. I mean, a good save from Aubameyang after the pullback from Saka right at the start of the half. Really fancy Aubameyang to score there. I mean, I guess it's a bit lucky for the keeper. It sort of hits his knee. Martinelli came close with an effort from the edge of the box. Saka went down the right, probably should have cut it back, didn't. But we were much more dangerous suddenly. But I felt Lacazette had something to bring, like I said, the finishing, but also just that ability to hold the ball up, offer a wall pass. He's a really heavily criticised player, but I think some of that criticism is valid. But I think amid that criticism, sometimes we lose sight of what he's very good at. And in those positions, actually, when the ball is pulled back to him, he is a very good finisher. Less good, I think, when he's played in one-on-one. But when it's cut back, particularly from that right-hand side, actually, I've seen him score that goal many times. I remember one at Goodison Park. I've seen plenty for Lyon. My brother, who's a Chelsea fan, you may know, texted me and said he reminds him of Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. And I think that's a really apt comparison, actually, because Hasselbank was one of these guys who had his limitations, but when the ball was set right for him, he could strike it beautifully. And Lacazette's the same. I think sometimes he's a bit too much of a perfectionist in terms of when he will and won't strike the ball. But in this particular instance, it was a very neat finish into the near post. A huge debt of gratitude is owed by him and by all Arsenal fans generally to Bukayo Saka, who has been a shining light this year. The way he turned, spun on the edge of the box, on the halfway line, really got away from Dan Burn. He obviously looked at Dan Burn, saw a guy who's 6'6", decent player on the ball, but obviously not the quickest, and thought, I can take him, and he absolutely did. Took him to the cleaner, spun him, ran him behind, timed the pullback perfectly. I think Saka's growing into this role on the right-hand side. And what I liked about the way he played it tonight is he ended up on the left at times. He created that chance for Aubameyang with a cross from the left wing. He dropped into central areas. He offers a lot there. And, telling in some ways that Nicola Pepe didn't get off the bench today. Let's hope the injury Saka sustained is not too serious. But 6 points from 2 games. Thomas Partey close, returning to training, close to coming in and really lending some strength to the central midfield area, which needs it, you'd have to say. I'm really encouraged by that. I'm really pleased that Emile Smith-Rowe played 85, 88 minutes. Thought he was very good off the ball, on the ball. He just adds so much. And I'm not saying there's not a better player than Smith-Rowe that we could get to play in that position. But for now, he is the best thing we have. And I think think Arteta recognises that. At last, I'm sure some of you will be saying. Anyway, very, very, very pleased that we're talking about an Arsenal win again. Next up, West Brom, isn't it, on the 2nd? I mean, they just got battered 5-0 by Leeds. So, I mean, is it a good time to play them? Is it a bad time? I don't think they're a great side. Fingers crossed. I'd love to go there and take something off Sam Allardyce too. But that is the last game of 2020. Wow. Thank you so much for watching these videos all year. It's something I do because I enjoy doing it, really. I love having an opportunity to put these out, have you guys watch and comment on them. Wish you all the very best. I'm sure it's been a difficult year for you as it has for everyone else, but it's a pleasure and a privilege to have this audience, to have your company, and at least we end it on high with 2 Arsenal wins. I'm off to have my dinner, stuffed peppers. Excited about that. Winning. Great. Love it. Let's keep doing that, please. All right, guys. From me and from 2020, bye-bye.